Hi there, my name's Dave Cook. I'm a comic writer from Edinburgh, Scotland, and I do like occasional videos on my blog and my channels just for fun, quirky stuff that has nothing to do with comics. And lately I saw a friend of mine who does comic artwork and writes his own comics, David Cooper. He does a lot of great Simpsons fan art, and I recommend that you check out his Twitter channel and all of his other socials to see some really great like Simpsons comics and artwork. Like he's fantastic. But recently he posted some, uh, s- uh, s- you know, photos and updates around these. These are unopened Simpsons trading cards from 1990. Made by the company Tops. I think they did like a lot of trading card runs, throughout the 90s and beyond. But these are completely sealed. I won a pack of 11 booster packs from eBay. And I've no idea kind of what's in these. I haven't opened them. I have like a whole stack of them here. So I wanted to do, just a fun little unboxing video for my blog and my followers, and just sort of like do this live and unscripted. So yeah, I'm just gonna dive into the first one. I mean, the reason I bought these is just because I remember collecting various types of trading cards when I was a kid, and I loved the like rush of like opening up a new booster pack and not knowing what was inside, and if you just needed a few more to finish your collection, it was kind of exciting. Like, oh, is this going to be the pack that has the ones I need, kind of thing, right? Um, so, okay, I've just opened up the first pack, and they kind of look like this. They have like the Simpsons TV motif on the front and a little number here to say which card it is. But I didn't realize that on the back, you can actually collect. If you collect so many in a set, you can finish a larger picture. That's kind of cool. This one's like a panorama of the pitch and putt mini golf course from I think season 2. I think where Bart and Todd have like or Rod, I can't remember which, have like a tournament, and Ned and Homer have a bet on who's going to win. So that no rest stops for the next 16 hours. Now this is funny because I've seen this card design on eBay with a different quote, so I'm curious if they're just reusing old artwork for different cards. That would be quite a cheap cop out. Oh, there's part of the pitch and putt big picture there. I guess the montage was so this one just says like right on, dude. Already you can see that these are just kind of like stills or like kind of non I don't know non-contextual like kind of images where the quotes don't really match up. I've seen a few on eBay unopened that kind of do this where like who's he talking to? What's the context? Okay, what's this one? Should I turn on the TV? It's already on. That was a quote I think from season 4. Or no, they're trying to turn the TV off and it's already turned off, and then the little X Files music stinger plays. That's kind of cool. I'm not going to go through like every card from every pack, but seeing as this is the first one, let's. I remember this one. This was I think that's a still from like a Tracy Ullman short where Bart dives underwater and pulls the plug out. Oh no, he's trying to pull the plug out of the bath, but it's overflowing and the whole bathroom floods. So that's actually a still, I think, from an actual Tracy Ullman short, which is kind of cool. Um, yeah, I always loved it in the old episodes when the kids would just go crazy, especially when they're phoning Mo and it's like they're laughing like crazy. The animation just looks so janky and kind of charming and quaint. I kind of don't like the new sort of cleaner lines on more recent seasons. Are we at Weenie Barn yet? I don't know if that's from a Tracy Ullman short. I've not seen them all, but that's quite funny. Um, okay, the family that Mambo's together stays together. Okay, that's I don't know what Homer's doing there. He looks like he's broken his arm in several places to pull off that pose, and his mouth looks really weird there. But again, it's just like so much charm. Kind of reminds me of the episode where I think Lisa's watching like an aerobics show on TV, and she's doing like a really, shall we say, dance that's not appropriate for someone who's 8 years old, and Homer tells her to stop. Um, yeah, just I love that old like the proportions just aren't right, and whenever you see Simpsons characters like face on, they look so strange, and I kind of like that. I kind of miss that. Um, oh yeah, this is a sticker, so I'm not going to peel these off because I want to keep them kind of preserved and whatnot. But you also get a little chalkboard gag on the back. I will not do that with my tongue. I don't want to know what he was doing with his tongue. That's kind of disgusting. Okay, next pack. We'll just go quicker through these because I want to just share a few highlights. Oh, that's quite a cool little sticker. That's like a... I think that's a still from the Bleeding Gums Murphy episode, the first one. I think where Lisa's like depressed in school, I think, and Bleeding Gums like helps her get her mojo back. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna just go. Okay, I'm just gonna pick out some highlight ones. That's quite funny. Suck. You can hear it in your head, right? Yeah, that's quite funny. And as if by magic, there's another one. I don't know, like she's got Bart's skateboard and like a basketball, and she's falling down a waterfall or something. I want to know the context for that one. Yeah, Homer wearing like a very frilly apron, looking really mad. That's great. I love that. All this pack is actually really good and worth showing. Look like, what's happening here? I'm feeling. Oh, it's Lisa. I guess like worried that she's too grown up or something, so she looks like Marge. That's really strange. Another face on classic. I just don't know what it is about Simpsons characters' faces when they're face on. They just look so derpy. But I love it. I think there's actually an account on Instagram called Worst Simpsons Faces, and it has like some really cracking, like really hilarious. Like some of them are mid animation, so they were never intended to look stupid, but someone's paused it at the right moment and just like their faces look so fun. Oh, this like if you weren't around in the 90s or if you weren't old enough to remember, this kind of motif was everywhere. It was like, you know, on bootleg T-shirts, which were so common in the 90s. I think everyone from that era had like a fake Simpsons T-shirt where the colors were kind of wrong. And although this blue T-shirt, I never understood why in certain media Bart had a blue T-shirt and not an orange one. I don't know if it was because it didn't come out as well in print, the specific orange that they used, but yeah, you can even see it on the back here as well. It's like, I never understood that. If anyone knows, you know, let me know. I got a doubler. Just love how crazy Homer's face looks in these. It's funny how as well, like how inconsistent Homer's character was like back in the day. He started off as like the smart, like one who wanted the family to be kind of proper and like respectable. And actually Marge like had some moments in the first season where she was the opposite. She was acting like Homer. I think it's the one with the Burns' like work summer party, and Marge gets wasted and Homer's really embarrassed. And it's like they just flipped the character dynamic like so quickly. Yeah, that's the one exception where I've always seen Bart wear a blue T-shirt, and it's the Bartman design, which I have an original 90s action figure of that. They're really cool. Okay, so that's like I guess there was the one when Maggie was like falling down a waterfall with a skateboard. That I guess that's like the part one to that. So I guess they're doing like whole sequences or whole episodes from like Tracy Ullman or something. Okay, let's see. I've got quite a lot of doublers. Oh yeah, and that's the one I mentioned about the bath. The bath overflows, Homer bangs on the door, and the door opens, and like, because the room's flooded, this tidal wave like knocks Homer out, and Bart's looking clean as a whistle, which is cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably make this my last one, or I'll just rattle through them all, but yeah, this is kind of cool. Another Maggie sticker, that's awesome. Oh, I'm getting a lot of doublers already. I actually don't know how many cards are in this complete set. Like Bart just kicking back. His proportions look really weird. He's got a massive Homer gut there, which is strange. Yeah, I don't know. These are so cool though. Like I definitely have a lot of doublers, so I'm gonna have to see if anyone wants them. Although the stickers, I haven't had a doubler of those yet. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah. I remember when I think some of my early exposure to like swearing on TV was because of The Simpsons. I remember even like Bart saying the word damn or like what the hell, and I remember like as a kid even just being like, whoa, what, like he's such like a cool character because he doesn't play by the rules. And I think a big part of Bart Mania was just like how kind of laid back and chill he was. And I mean, he was kind of the main character of the whole show really at the start, and then it kind of shifted to Homer, I guess. But yeah, it's funny how just the dynamics have all changed. Oh yeah, there's a relevant one. Comics are for kids, boys. Certainly not the comics I write. Definitely not. Oh god, that's cool. Bart having a nightmare about eating Homer's cookies and Homer getting really raging. Just love how angry he is in all of these cards. I mean, like, no television for all eternity. Again, says the character who is famous for sitting in front of the TV, doing nothing, eating snacks. Just shows how the character's evolved over time. It's crazy. Okay, let's make this the last one. I should point out as well that these cards, like, some of them have trivia on the back. So, what does Marge hide in her hair? Oh, it's the money jar. Yeah, she brings out a big penny jar in, like, I think season 2, I think. They need some money for something, I can't remember. And then, what did Bart do to the statue of Jebediah Springfield? I think everyone knows the answer to that one. He was a really bad kid in that episode. It's probably one of the worst things he ever did, actually, early on. There's a lot of these pitch and putt, like, PC. There's quite a lot of them. I wonder if I can get enough of these in doublers that I can, like, do the whole image and frame it or something. That would be cool. So many doublers. I definitely want to check how many, like, are in the full set, because unless, like, some were more, like, common than others. Yeah, it's just, like, so nostalgic. And the fact that these are, like, have been preserved, it's kind of like a wax paper they come in, so they're not, like, all yellowed. The corners and some of them are a little bit dog-eared, but yeah, they just look so cool. Okay. But I think most of that pack was doublers. I think everyone remembers that one from earlier. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little video of these. I mean, you get quite a lot in a pack, so I've already got, like, these are all the ones I just opened, so there's even more. So yeah, I'll maybe do a follow-up, actually, if I can get, like, the pitch and putt picture framed and collect the whole set. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is just a stupid extra thing from my blog. There's a link in the tweet if you want to watch it. Subscribe to it and check it out. There's comic stuff on there, video game stuff, all the projects I kind of work on. So yeah, thanks for checking this out, and hopefully it made you a little bit kind of nostalgic, because it certainly made me feel nostalgic looking through these. So thanks very much. Have a good one.